Hello. I just want to ask my friend here a couple questions because back in July, I have stated that I was basically gang stalked by probably hundreds of gang members to the point where it was like two coming in as two would go out, and they were just constantly throwing dimes on the table right here, which is a gay reference. I thought they were calling me a 10. I was wrong. They were harassing me. They knew personal information about me, and they scared me, but I was not about to call the cops because at that point I didn't trust them because it's right after my wrongful arrest. So the last thing I wanted to do was call 911. And I got to the point where I was like, there's no one here. My coworker was in the basement, never came up for whatever reason. I think he saw them like once or twice, and then he just never came back on the scene. So I was all alone, so I called my friend and I said, here, it's a condition. Don't ask any questions and don't say nothing. And stand right here by the register and just stand there, please. I need you as a witness. This is my friend Kiefer here. And he came up on his time off and stood right here. And at first he didn't know what was going on because I didn't tell him. But then, how long was it till you kind of noticed that there was something really wrong? Yeah, and what were they doing?
I mean, they were threatening. Yeah. Like,
scary, right?
Scary dudes.
It's very scary dudes, not local, drove nice cars. Remember when you finally got the opportunity to get out the door? Because they wouldn't let you do that because as soon as two would go out, you could. And I wanted to get outside. I don't know why I thought that would be safer, but I wanted to get. We finally did. Remember?
When they drove by with the car.
Yeah.
They flashed the gun.
They did. One guy was at the passenger seat, was on his feet, and he had a big, huge gun and screaming. Ah! Were they doing crazy stuff in the road, like spin outs and stuff like that? Wouldn't the police pull them over?
Not a single cop.
Not a single cop in sight? All night on a Saturday night, not one cop in sight, not one cop in sight. And what happened after So after, all of a sudden everything was just real quiet. Like a little bit after close, everything was quiet. There was no cars anymore. No one else was coming in. And it was like over, I thought, right? So what did we do? We started closing up. My coworker, he got his money done real fast and he ran out the door. He didn't have anything to say about anything. He didn't ask anything. He didn't have anything to say. My other coworker was supposed to work with me that day. No called, no showed for the first time ever. That was strange. Also gave me a hug and said sorry the next day. Seemed like a sorry of more of a real empathetic, not like, I'm sorry I missed work. Sorry, it's different. But what happened after we closed? We did our money and everything. It was about 45 minutes after close. What happened next?
A big trailer truck parked right out there.
Right out here on the front door, right by the front door, right?
All the way on the last parking spot out there. Just sat
like
there.
On the corner, caddy corner like this, right?
Yep.
And you could see it. And
sat there with its taillights on, car was still running.
Parked backwards. And what kind of trailer was it? Wasn't it like... Okay, so this box trailer, it kind of looks like something you could put a person in, for sure. Probably several people. And I think that was the message. And they
sat there for maybe 45 minutes to an hour.
And I could not leave. I did not leave until they were gone. It was obviously hey, you. What up, stranger? That's Mr. Stranger just walked in. So 45 minutes, this trailer sat outside waiting for me to get off like they were going to kidnap me, and that was the message. But I think it was more along the message of, this is what could happen to you, we could do this to you. What did they want? I didn't know. I've been getting threats ever since this happened, man. And all this time, I'm like, what do you want? Do I know something I don't know that I know? Or do I know something that I should know? I haven't known nothing. I don't know what the fuck is going on. I'm just a normal person. But, ding, 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 I think I kind of finally figured it out.